Good evening, everyone. Deloach here with Hat and Cross Steampunk, DIY on a dime. Today we're doing something Harry Potter. I have a friend's birthday that is tomorrow, and she's a really big Harry Potter fan. And I noticed that in the movies, Dumbledore specifically, often hides his wand on his wrist, under his shirt sleeve. And I was sitting there, I wonder what he has to do that. So what I've made, or what I've got ready to put together, and after I stain it, of course, is a wand holder that will fit on your wrist as wrist to forearm. I've taken some paper, I've measured out her wrist. She's a very tiny thing, despite being a full-fledged adult. We've got rivets, or not rivets, but the snaps, because it's going to snap together on this side. So she'll slide her arm through the forearm part and then down to the wrist and then snap it together with one of the back of these dandy leather snaps. The wand will actually sit on this strap of leather, and then I've got some of this white leather strap that's going to be laced here. So I'll have a big loop right here so the wand can be slid in, and then this loop down here will be much tighter, as in the front end of the wand, and that should make it nice and snug. And then I'm going to take these extra loops and over under on the loops here. And then I gave her a lion, a little thing that I made off of these spare parts you can buy at Hobby Lobby. Just something kind of neat. I just used the Deadly Hollow symbols because I thought it was pretty neat, considering I like the storyline. If I was feeling my calligraphy, I would put something right here. I solemnly swear to misbehave, or I'm up to no good, whatever the official quote is. But I don't think I'm up for that, or it's not enough room on a gentleman or something where they had a longer forearm. That would probably work. Again, she's a tiny creature, so I went with this, which I forget the width, on for her forearm, and I went with the smaller one. You could have gone with, again, you could do this 100 different ways. You could use two large straps, for the front and back so they match. You could use a thin and a thin for the wrist and forearm, and then use this one for the where the wand rests, which is what I kind of thought about doing, because then you could just do these loops, a big loop, and then slightly smaller, slightly smaller, slightly smaller, slightly smaller. And that would have a really tight fit for your wand, but I don't think you're going to be skydiving with your Harry Potter wand. I mean, unless you are, in which case that's awesome. But yeah, these will fit here. It's the front and back there, and that'll fit there, and there'll be a lace loop there. Snap, snap. The lion is actually, that's going to be kind of tricky. He's screwed in, which is, once I figure it out, I'm probably going to flatten out the leather in that spot, because it's got to go through 2 layers, or just get a bigger screw, a machine screw, and it'll look something like that, except stained and much better put together, of course. And yeah, I thought I'd share. Pretty neat, pretty fun. I hope you guys enjoy it. I'll have a photo up later with the staining and with it all put together, and maybe if she'll let me take a picture with it on, I'll do that too. But have a good night, everybody, and we'll see you next time.